24 homicides. That is how many deaths violence-free Minnesota tracked in 2024 that were all caused by domestic violence, plus another 3 suspicious deaths they say domestic violence likely played a role in. ABC 6 News reporter Rachel Mantos spent the day digging into that homicide report from last year, released just today. And Rachel, what did you find?
Yeah, Maisie, Violence-Free Minnesota found out of those deaths, 11 were bystanders trying to put a stop to a domestic violence situation. That's now tied for the most on record since the organization began keeping track in 1989.
It's up to all of us to create a violence-free Minnesota.
24 lives who should still be with us today, lost to domestic violence.
Prevention takes more than awareness. It requires commitment. Service gaps, delays in funding, or policies inactions can have fatal consequences.
Also notable were 3 deaths believed to have a DV connection that couldn't be confirmed, like Marcus Martin Jr., whose body was found in Mayo Park in Rochester. While the cause of his death was strangulation, the report found 18 of the other deaths were caused by firearms.
This number includes the high-profile deaths of Paul Elmstrand, Matthew Ruge, and Adam Finson, 3 first responders murdered by a man with a lengthy history of domestic violence,
including 5 victims killed by someone who wasn't supposed to have access to guns in the first place.
There's a bill that has just been introduced that is talking about requiring compliance hearings to ensure that those firearms have been relinquished.
While Violence-Free Minnesota says stronger laws can help, there also needs to be change in the courts. Like for Ashley Jerdal, the woman who called 911 when those 3 Burnsville responders were killed after trying for years to get full custody of her children to keep them away from Shannon Gooden's abuse.
The folks in decision-making positions didn't recognize that what was happening was abuse, or they didn't believe the victim. They didn't find her credible, or they allowed their own biases and beliefs and stereotypes about victims and perpetrators to color their thinking.
Proving at every level of the justice system, education and compassion for victims is life-saving.
Now, the most dangerous time for a victim can be when they're trying to leave their abuser. The best way to make sure you or a loved one stays safe while escaping domestic violence is to make a plan with a local advocacy group. We'll have links to resources in your area on our website, KAAL-TV.com. Live in the studio, Rachel Mantos, ABC 6 News.